Spoilers follow, and be sure to check the description for content warnings.
Martin Blank is having trouble reconciling that his profession as an assassin might be having an effect on his mood, and decides that attending his 10-year high school reunion sounds like more fun than being stalked by competing mercenaries. In 1997's Grosse Pointe Blank. Welcome back, Pointers. Welcome to the Nostalgia Killers podcast, where we revisit films from our youth to see if they still hold up or should be inserted into the great DVD player in the sky. I'm Luke Lone, joined once again by Brian.
Hello.
And joining us from way across the country, special guest, Maura Quint, comedy writer.
Hello.
Welcome to hell. No.
Wow.
That's,
okay.
no.
I mean,
That's
I
a
thought it
different
was
part
gonna
of
be hotter,
Michigan.
but that's
no,
fine.
Different part of Michigan.
That's right. Be sure to stick around for our Sonic Death Monkey Top 5, where we go over our top 5 movies we secretly quote under our breath. And I'm curious to hear what you two have come up with. And we go into Act 1, All the Feels, A Few Good Memories, or Lacuna Repeat Customer. I'll let Maura go first. How did you come across this movie, and what does it mean to you?
So I had a group of friends in high school, and we would just get like hooked on a movie. It would just become like the regular rotation movies that we would watch. And I don't remember watching this movie for the first time. I have absolutely no idea when I first saw it, but it was definitely one that was just like on repeat. And our group was like always, I actually don't even know that we ever watched it the whole way through. It's like we were always watching 30 minutes of it at like some section. I don't know if we were just always entering a room or exiting, but I have tremendously strong memories of seeing it. I think we were going through like a strong Minnie Driver phase too. We were like watching a lot of her movies. And so this was definitely one in heavy rotation.
Nice. Was it on TV?
I don't think so. Someone must have owned it.
Okay.
Like it must have just been being put in like a DVD player regularly.
Sure.
I don't have any idea how we watched movies. It was a long time ago. I don't like if you told me that you actually just shared a hallucination of these things, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. Because that's my memory of it.
That's pretty much how the podcast goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Brian?
I remember seeing this. This is one of the ones, it was freshman year in college. And being that I didn't know a whole lot of people back then, and it was just sort of like getting to know people. This is one, we used to go to the movies a lot. And so I remember going to see this one in the theaters my freshman year in college. And I know that was the first time I ever saw it. And I think not long after is when I started working at a Blockbuster Video. And I think I must just have started renting it over and over and over again. And then I owned it. And this has been one of my favorite movies for a very, very long time.
Nice. I went to high school in Germany. I came back in 98, and then I joined the Coast Guard and went out to sea for 3 years. So I missed the 90s and the early 2000s. And I did not see this until like 2005, 2006.
Oh, wow.
But I immediately fell in love with it. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. The archetype of the assassin, the troubled assassin or the troubled, paranoid detective it's always fascinated me. Noir is my favorite genre.
Yep.
But this does something else where it digs into your id, all the music you used to listen to and all the everything. So good.
I also feel like this potentially is one of the first movies that sort of took a traditionally grim or dramatic subject matter and flipped it.
Yeah.
And made it comical and almost like kind of made light of the whole thing. And I think, traditionally you're told what works. Like when you're into film, you're told what works and doesn't work, and what an audience will buy into and what an audience won't buy into. And this is one of those movies that kind of makes you say, oh yeah, that's all bullshit. If it's good, people are going to like it. If it sucks, people are going to not like it. So like the whole this will work, this won't work is just a cop out. This is one of those movies that made me realize, oh yeah. Like if it's good enough, if it's executed well, anything can be good, you know?
Yeah.
So
That's interesting, because while I was watching it, like, you guys are probably well into the like save the cat kind of structure of movies, right?
Sure.
yeah.
I felt like it was one of the rare times where I was watching it going, oh, this is really following a save the cat. Like, you have save the cat moments where even though we have this, you know, we shouldn't be rooting for this guy, but we're going to show you that he's actually good, and like he's doing, you know, that were really, really formulaic that I'd never really noticed before, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Sure.
It was kind of a like, oh, okay, I see what you're doing here. You guys writing the script, you studied a little bit, you know, the format, and you're following that format, but you're doing it in a way that totally works and was seamless to me before rewatching it.
I think there's a lot. I'm really interested, Luke, when we get to the trivia section, because I intentionally didn't look up much about this, but I did read something about, I think it was the director. He said he had a first draft of the script that was like 130 some odd pages. And he had the writers go take a second pass. He's like, I'm not doing anything over 100. And they came back with a 150-page script. At which point he was like, okay, you guys are fired. I'm rewriting this.
Yeah.
So I think that you must be right, and that there absolutely from the beginning was a very deliberate, you know, page count, structure, all of those things. I think I was just so happy into the movie that I wasn't paying attention, but I'm sure that there are very, very discernible moments, because there are, you know, there is reconciliation, you know, it is kind of the hero's journey, Joseph Campbell style. Like, I'm sure that there are those moments. But I think that just kind of flipping the whole expectation of a movie like that on its head kind of made me completely overlook anything like that. You know, but yeah, I think in my mind, this is like a perfect movie. I just love this thing.
Okay, that's what I walked away with, going, oh wait, because I will admit up front, I love hating things. I really do. Like, it's really fun. I love to hate things, and I went back in being like, all right, well, this can't be as good as I remember it being. Like, I'm all right, I'm ready. I was fully prepared. I had my little like notebook ready to go, ready to write down all the like bullshit. And then I walked away going, oh, fuck, is this a perfect movie? Like, is it just perfect? It might be perfect. It might be perfect.
Yeah. This is the nostalgia killers. It takes something that you've loved your entire life, makes you look at it with a critical eye, and oftentimes walk away hating it. But every once in a while, it reinforces that you have had good taste your entire life.
It just shows the real cream, like the real diamonds.
Yeah.
So this is definitely one of those. And that was two trivia questions, Brian. Thank you very much for ruining the second section. No, it's fine.
I may have a chance of winning this time.
This was difficult to write for this episode, and I had to like reach far and wide to try to get non-obvious things. Those are semi-obvious things, and very, you know, obvious to be interested in that stuff. So
yeah,
we'll just give points during those. But I have more stories that I couldn't fit into the trivia, so we'll just talk about that then.
Nice.
Favorite scenes.
I have 10. So I'm going to go last, and I will pick up whatever anybody doesn't choose, because I think I may have picked every single scene in this film.
I really appreciate your enthusiasm. Maura's on the East Coast.
We can't have a 3-hour podcast.
Yeah, let's try to keep it.
It's okay, guys. I mean, look, as long as, you know, we're talking about Grosse Pointe Blank, we can go all night. It's fine.
Okay, good. Okay.
I can brew some coffee.
All right.
What am I doing here? You know? Right. Let's just put it on again. In fact, let's just watch it. Let's just have that be for 2 hours. That's as good as we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I when I was thinking about like, okay, favorite scenes or scenes I'm nostalgic for, I struggled because I was like, am I just gonna list the whole movie?
It's difficult with this. Right.
So like I tried really, really hard to think through like, okay, what are the ones that really stood out, or that I tried to look at it before I rewatched it. Like, okay, what are the moments that I remember? And then are those still the like key moments? And I think that for me, I was able to narrow it down to when now I should have everybody's character name down, but I don't. I'm just going to call him John Cusack. But so when John Cusack goes into the radio station with Minnie Driver, and she's having that moment of like, what the fuck do I do? This person I thought vanished came back, and then like puts him on the air. I just love it. I just think like we get so much of who she is like in such a tight few seconds, and like we get so much of what their relationship was and what it is now and all the feelings she's having, but in a very like snappy, breezy, fun way. I just like that one totally works for me. And then I would say the other two are when he's in the therapist's office and we first get the Alan Arkin moment, which is just it's just so beautiful.
I could watch just that movie, just them bantering for 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
right. And is this the start of like, because I'm not sure, you guys can tell me, but is this the start of like when we have these professional killers seeking therapy? Like, do we?
I was wondering about that. Like, just as you were, because you have the analyze this, analyze that. Not long after The Sopranos, probably.
I was going to say,
not
when's
much
Sopranos?
longer after that. That would be really interesting. I'll have to look up that timeline because that did kind of become an archetype.
It did, yeah. And then, I mean, even and we carry it through today. I can't think of what Bill Hader TV show.
Barry,
Barry, thank you, yeah. So it's obviously something that really like connects and clicks, but I couldn't think of, like, this seems like it's right on the precipice. If it's not the first, it's certainly early in the genre of that. But that scene is great. And then the one, I think the biggest scene that always sticks for me is Dan Aykroyd and John Cusack in the diner when they are both like concealing the guns, having this like tense conversation where, are we going to kill each other or not? It's just so good. And okay, sorry. I'm just going to babble now for hours on end.
Go for it.
No, what I think is so amazing about this movie is that I think every single person in it is bringing an interesting performance.
Oh, yeah.
Like everyone is doing something interesting. It's not just that they're like good or they're well cast or they're like, they've taken it and they've internalized it and they're spitting it back out in a way that is unique and compelling and fun. And like, I mean, Dan Aykroyd's character is just like, he's just perfect the whole time. Like every line he gives is just like, how else would you say that? Except that if you look at it on paper, there's a million other ways you'd say it, right? Like, but he's just,
the one line in this movie that sticks with me more than anything else is from that diner scene. And it's the me, go G, on you,
on you?
Never. Like, it's like, I can't even imagine that written down in a script. Like, that seems so like something they just randomly did that made its way through.
Yeah, we'll get into that more of that later. There are answers to why this is so good.
Yeah. Kind of building off of what you were talking about, which is like developing a really, really an archetype or a backstory or something in a tremendously short amount of time. One of the scenes that stuck with me is his kind of reunion with his parents. There's the longer scene with him and his mother. Yeah. But immediately after that, it was like, maybe 20 seconds of him going to a graveyard, pouring out a bottle of whiskey on his father's like grave and just walking away. To me, I was like, fuck. Like, that is such a savage scene that says so much so quickly. Yeah. And it was perfect. It told you everything you needed to know about that dynamic in such a short amount of time. And it was just so powerful with no words that like just embedded itself in my brain. It was so good.
This movie does that a lot. One of the things I wrote down is its efficiency.
Yes.
And this is how to do exposition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't just say it, show it.
Yeah.
For me, it's the opening scene. You see him pouring contact solution into an applicator, which shows weakness. But then he reaches around and picks up a rifle, and there's just the banter going in between. You learn the relationship he has with his assistant, the relationship he has with the grocer, all in under 5 minutes. Yeah, it's all there. Yeah, it's all everything you need to know about the characters is ready, and the story just takes off.
Yeah,
so good.
another one for me is the scene, the trip with him and Paul, Jeremy Piven in the car as they drive around to get stoned. That one, 110 years. Like just the, there's so much of this movie is completely over the top, but still plays.
Yes.
Like I think in a lot of other, in a strictly comedy movie, I think that there are a lot of performances in this that you could consider completely over the top. But because it's not a pure comedy, it doesn't play as over the top and kind of like ham as I think it would have if it was just a comedy movie. That's another one that really stuck with me.
The music.
Oh yeah.
Holy hell. It's just a nonstop like playlist of all my favorite stuff. It carries the movie. It's what they tell you in film school not to do.
Yeah.
And so Joe Strummer rightfully just put both fingers up in the air and fuck you. This is how we're doing it, because it's about nostalgia. It's about going back.
And there's a transition when he first enters the Altamart. And it goes from the Guns N' Roses "Live and Let Die" to the elevator Muzak.
Remember Muzak
version seamlessly in between. Like once he walks in, like there are so many things that they do with the music in this movie that elevates it beyond just like a soundtrack.
It's an editing joke, and it's so good. Like, everyone got in on the bit. So
and the one of the last ones for me is the scene with the baby, like in the middle of the reunion with all, kind of like before all of the truly crazy shit starts to kick off. They just have that really, really quiet moment with the kid.
The Ferris Buellering element in the Chicago Art Museum. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And I think that there's like, I don't think it could have been pulled off with any other kid. Like when we get into the the guest appearances, this kid knew their shit. This kid was a fucking pro.
Really?
This kid had an incredible 2-year run that I'll catch up to like later on here. But I looked that kid up just for shits and giggles and was like, damn, this kid had a good 2 years. But
we have a "Where is he now" section. Like, can we look him up?
Oh yeah, I'm sure we can.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's. And I usually don't fall victim to the like, "aw, sweet baby," but this kid, like, you can tell why they had a good 2 years. Like, really, really, like, gave a lot, and you could like the connection between the two. It's pretty obvious what was happening, like the gaining a new appreciation for life and all of these types of things. But that kind of the close up moments between Marty and Robbie the baby were really, really well done, I think, too.
I also I loved like the little moments of like just straightforward symbolism that we're not hitting you over the head with it, but we're just there, simple, clean. You're probably going to get it. It's not super like obscure or difficult, but it's also not trying to like hammer you in. So the next thing with the baby, Minnie Driver's holding the baby, and this is the first time he takes out a camera and he takes a picture. It's like the first moment where he wants to be present and remember this.
Yeah.
Like is right from that baby going forward. And it ends with her taking a picture of him. The first time he's actually, like the whole movie ends with that.
Well put.
Right?
Yeah.
Like he's now cementing real memories.
I also really loved that every time a moment like that did come up, like the intent of using something that was meant for a completely different purpose. Like when he's across the street from the radio station watching Debbie through a fucking sniper scope, right. It's like he's not, it's sniper scope, something completely different, but he's using whatever the tools he has on him and taking the picture of the baby with like an obvious like spy camera. That's not supposed, it's like using the tools that he has for something else to kind of like go a completely different direction. Like the little details like that are all throughout this movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's obvious that they made like, they paid such close attention, and anything that, a small detail that in another movie may have just been like, okay, he has a disposable camera on him, whatever. He wants to take a picture. They're like, no, we're going to do this with the tools that he would have on him for his assassin purposes. Like, I just love the attention to detail in all of those moments.
Very nice. On to the scary part. Nitpicks and fixes.
I stared at this for so long. I was like trying so hard.
Yeah.
And I wound up with like, they're so desperately nitpicky that it's like, I'm like inventing stuff to be.
That's what we do here too. I mean, we don't necessarily have to rip a movie apart, but
I think they maybe did that. Like, it's cute the one time you do the big fight out scene and somebody's not noticing it. Like, so when they're in the Quickie Mart-esque thing, right, and having this big blowout battle behind like the kid who's just, mindlessly playing his video game with his headphones on. Okay, yeah, sure. We've seen that done. It's fine. It's cute. But then they do it again, like in the high school, and like they do it like in these smaller ways where it's like, all right, you played that once. Like you played that card, put it back in the deck. I don't know. It didn't really actually bother me. Again, I was like trying to find something.
Mine was something that's always bothered me. The red dossier was wrapped in saran wrap. I don't understand that choice.
That is an interesting one.
Seems like
what if it gets wet? I mean, you don't. That sounds to me like you are not the sort of person who spills
fair
glasses.
Oh no, yeah. Well, it's the thing
I would like to wrap everything in saran wrap because this is a thing.
I would have used something stronger though, that like a Ziploc bag or some other kind of case to cover it. Mm-hmm. But like the saran wrap thing just seemed like
just put the dossier in the flight case with all the weapons.
Yeah,
right? Something like that.
Yeah, something. Okay. I don't know. But again, I'm reaching. Like, that's my nitpick. Like, yeah.
Mine were total reaches again. One is a genuine nitpick, but I feel like it was intentional, which is the way that everybody in the movie pronounced Oregon. With the Oregon, I'm like, you're doing this to fucking trigger me. Like, you are doing this intentionally. And that was a pure nitpick, which I believe could very well be intentional, knowing that like that's not how it's pronounced, but some people pronounce it that way.
Well, most of the lines were spoken in sarcastic tones,
right?
So.
And then the only other one was the first time we ever see Grocer. I swear he puts 50 rounds into a guy with 2 like revolvers, which like only 6 shots apiece.
Oh yeah, there's way more. There's continuity mistakes with that stuff. More I could get into later, but
in later shootouts they make it such in the final shootout, like ammo is such a thing where they're both reloading and or like just throwing the guns away entirely.
They finally fucking use it right, where it's like people run out,
right,
and you have to figure out what the hell you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I guess my other little nitpick is the Debbie at the end, the gun she's holding to like shut the door has a giant fucking sniper scope on it.
Right.
It's just
what was? I didn't even know what that was. It looked like some sort of weird.
Yeah, it's just it looks silly. It just looked like a movie weapon. So whatever. But
it did. It looked like something they'd borrowed from like a sci-fi movie, honestly.
Exactly.
But I also don't know weapons. So I was like, I don't know what they have in Michigan. It's like a different place there.
I love that bit. I think so much, that it didn't bug me at all. It is kind of ridiculous. But the fact that she hands him the gun, says, make this gun work. And then he just returns it to her so that she can point it back at him. I just like love that bit. Like it is pretty ridiculous, but it's funny as hell.
Good gag.
Those are my only 2. Is that odd, the never running out revolver and the Oregon.
Sure.
Those are really the only 2 things I could even find.
Forgot about the Oregon thing. You got any more, Maura?
Not really. I mean, like anything else was just sort of the old sort of trope of like, isn't it amazing how they're so good at being sharpshooters when they need to be, but then somehow it magically misses, you know, and like the hero needs to get away, kind of like, but whatever. It's a movie about an assassin at his high school graduation. I think I'm going to let that one go.
Sure.
High school graduation. Sorry. High school reunion.
Yeah. On to our rainy day double feature. What would you pair with this?
This was tricky for me because there were so many options.
It's easy, huh?
Yeah.
you guys go ahead.
Well, I went weird. I went with being John Malkovich.
Oh, I like that.
It's another John Cusack, where I think he really gets to stretch and act.
Yeah.
He gets to be someone meek and different and like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had two different ones. One that I legitimately would want to watch after because supposedly it is a unofficial sequel.
I watched it.
War Inc.
Yeah, it's not.
So apparently, I guess Cusack helped produce it and maybe wrote some of it as well. But he's an assassin. His assistant is played by his sister, and Dan Aykroyd is also in it. And he kind of calls it an unofficial sequel. And I believe that I watched it a while ago, but I don't remember it. I want to rewatch it with this fresh in mind.
Sure. It was more of a critique on the Gulf War.
Yeah, it was more of a political satire versus like this.
And they should have just come out and like held a microphone and like laid out their case instead of trying to make a movie about it.
Right.
It doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't do so well.
The one I actually wrote down was PCU.
Oh, yeah.
Which was David Spade, Jeremy Piven, and Jon Favreau.
Early Jon Favreau.
And I feel like that probably will be problematic on a second watch, considering the whole concept of the movie. But at the time, that's another one I quote a lot because it was coffee now.
This didn't make my Sonic Death Monkey, but that is my quote whenever I'm pouring coffee. Yeah. In my mind, I'm going coffee now.
Yeah.
It's on my list too. So
wow. That's wild.
But I mean, I think it's the pivoting, right? Like the pivoting has brought us all to this place. You can't escape it.
Oh yeah.
But I also PCU was not. I wrote it down. It was on my short list because I think it fits into the universe. I think you could put what was happening to Jeremy Piven in the time when John Cusack's off like learning how to be a super sniper. He was at college being this asshole. Like and that's the same character. It falls very easily. Like I have no problem.
Yeah, pre-Ari Gold Piven the pre-plug Piven, I guess is what we could call it. The pre-hair plug Piven.
PPP. Yeah.
Man, what an unfortunate.
Triple B. I think it fits in well. But then the one that I actually went with, again, so for a while, because I was like, all right, you could go down the Cusack lane, you could go down the Assassins lane or like the dark, But I decided, what is a movie that I think also fits into the world? And I wound up in a weird place because the service, the market, like the little mart.
I
don't know what to call it, but Quickie Mart. I'm sorry, my brain is just too Simpsons-fied.
Yeah,
like I don't know. But that little store, if you looked at it, also had a video store.
Yep.
Next to it, or it's like part of it. I think Clerks also could happen in this universe.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so that's where I went with.
It almost that's awesome. It almost made it in the trivia. I have the image on my computer screen. I can't really turn the camera for you, Maura, but that very building was on. It's actually filmed on Universal's lot down in Burbank. Almost none of this was filmed up in Michigan.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that building was also used in Lethal Weapon 3, which somebody they put the name down wrong in IMDb. So I had to go search for the thing. I spent all day writing this episode. I fucking bought Lethal Weapon 3 just so I could get to the still and see this, and it's there. Yes, it's true. It's the same building.
Wow.
But the clue that led me there said there's also a shootout in the place.
Oh, interesting.
But there isn't a shootout, and I couldn't find it. So I had to buy the movie and prove that it wasn't in it, and I had to log into IMDb and change it. So I did the world a good thing.
You did.
The next person's not going to fall down that rabbit hole and also buy Lethal Weapon 3.
You are the winner of podcasting. Like, this is the most anyone has ever done, I think.
I think you may be right.
Yeah, I can sleep now. Awesome. This movie is Cocktail. Chuck is away. He's normal, or he's our resident bartender / mixologist. But I came up with drawing a blank. In a Collins glass, we mix 1.5 ounces of EverClear, 0.5 ounces of lime juice, 10 ounces of Lime Gatorade, and absolutely no blow. In a shaker with ice, mix ingredients gently, pour into a Collins. With any luck, the mixer makes the EverClear passable as you wipe away the fond memories of your childhood.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it drawing a blank because you don't remember anything after it?
And that's why I was telling Maura that I didn't prepare the drink tonight because I don't want to do that to myself.
Also,
Good.
I think the last time anyone drank EverClear was probably when they were in high school. So I think that works out really well.
Yes,
Yeah.
I the last time I did it, I was drunk for 2 days. The rumor was that if you drink enough, you'd go blind.
I remember that.
It took everything in our arsenal to make the taste not taste bad. It is pure gasoline. It is just, yeah. Anyways, that's our drink. I don't have a dead drop, which I'll be okay with.
Oh, popcorn.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
fuck it. I'm writing popcorn. Good call. There was no MacGuffin in this movie. There was no like the thing people are going after.
Right.
The dead drop is a secret clue that I put in each episode for a future game.
Oh.
So if you have to go like scavenger hunting for the clues, and you have to listen to the episode to find out what the dead drop is, and then you win the prize.
Nice.
And with that, we'll take our first ad break. And we're back with Act 2, the trivia section. We'll go ahead and start with number 1. True or false, John Cusack and Jeremy Piven were friends in high school and real life, as well as in this movie.
Oh, wow.
True or false?
I'm going to go true, and I don't know why.
Yeah, it just feels true.
All right, we'll take a card. I'll draw for you, Mar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sneak a second one in there.
Yeah,
Just
right. I'll just grab a bunch.
No one needs to know. Just be cool.
Brian might be real competitive. He's had a bad track record on the trivia section.
The only time I've won was when there was nobody here to lose. So
That counts.
it does.
You can put that on your card. That's fine.
Question number 2. The assassin Felix Lapoubelle, Benny Urquidez, Benny the Jet, is a genuine martial arts champion. True or false? He was John Cusack's personal kickboxing trainer.
True.
I'm going true.
Both take a card.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. John Cusack clearly had a heavy hand on a lot of this. So.
Oh yeah. And there were this was where Benny came on the movie because John brought him on, so they could fight together.
Oh,
That's
nice.
fantastic.
Because they were used to kickboxing together and stuff, and he trusted him. A lot of good history with those two. Question number 3. George Armitage, the director, was unhappy with an original script of 132 pages. He said he wouldn't shoot anything over 100. How many pages did the rewrite contain? Was it A, 100, B, 95, or C, 150?
I mean, I'm just going to take a wild guess here. Just out of nowhere. I'm going to go C.
Yeah, I'll go C. I don't know why.
Everybody's winning tonight. Yeah, so the writers, including John Cusack, one of the bigger writers, bigger influences of the movie, basically came back to Armitage with a "fuck you," like here's some more pages. We'll get into more on that later. Question number 4: True or false? Armitage effectively fired the writers and came up with his own rewrite that ended up at 102 pages.
True.
I'll go true.
True it is. Did I make this too easy?
Oh,
No, but you already talked about those.
Right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have known.
That's all right. There's some hard ones in here.
good.
Question number 5. True or false? For research, John Cusack and the other writers actually attended their real 10-year high school reunion.
I'll go false.
For research, that's false.
Oh, you're both wrong. I'm so sorry.
Oh, damn.
But for research, well,
Yep.
I guess.
Well, this is
Well, and
out
I'm just trying to think of how old they were when they were because Cusack was 30 when it came out. So his really would have, but I guess, 2 years ago, I guess.
this is coming from Cusack's own mouth from an interview I listened to.
Interesting.
So,
okay.
if you trust John, which I kind of do.
I do. I like his politics.
Same.
Let's see. Question number 6, true or false again. Believe it or not, this is a Disney film. True or false?
False.
False.
Oh, it's true.
Really?
But I
missed
couldn't
out
watch
again.
it on Disney. I have Disney
no.
Plus, and I wasn't able to watch it on. That's what I was basing this on.
Maybe it's
I was not able to access it there.
It's an unfair question. It was distributed by Buena Vista, which is Disney's
Right.
branch for releasing adult films, adult movies, grown-up movies.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep phrasing that wrong.
Section.
So, but yeah, so that's in all the interviews I listened to of these people. They're talking about how this man Roth from Disney, who was their contact, was always supporting them. So Buena Vista was always had their back throughout the production, which is pretty nice. You never hear that.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
You never hear the suits doing a good thing. Question number 7. The great Alan Arkin was on set for one day to complete his parts for this movie. True or false? He convinced Cusack to rewrite the scenes and improvised all new dialogue, which is what we see in the film.
I could see that happening. I'll
yeah.
go true.
That feels true.
take
We're a
a
little
card-
too in
take a
harmony here.
card.
We have to disagree on something.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wait till after trivia and I'll go into a lot of this stuff. Question number 8. Dan Aykroyd is well known for his ability to improvise comedy. True or false, Aykroyd's lines were the only ones delivered as they were written in the script.
False.
Oh boy, all the lines and the only ones. It's gonna be real hard to believe. So I'd go false.
Ah, very good. Yeah, made it up. Ran out of stuff to write trivia about, so I just started making things up. All right, here we go. Question number 9. Joe Strummer of The Clash is the score composer for the film. The name Strummer...
True. Oh no, darn. Okay.
Yes, take a card. No.
Shit.
The name Strummer seems to have a nominative determinism as Joe played guitar. But was this his real last name?
Oh, somewhere in the recesses of my mind, I actually know this, but I don't know what I know. No.
Okay.
It was
Since
not
we have to
his-
disagree with something, I'm going to go true.
Okay.
True, as in...
Was
it his real name?
His real name.
Strummer was not his real name. Sorry, Brian.
Yay!
Okay, there we go.
His real name his name wasn't even Joe.
Fiddler,
It was John
like that.
John Graham Malore.
poodle pumper, hound hitter.
Question number 10. This one might be really difficult. The large house that Jeremy Piven's character is showing in the movie is in the same neighborhood as another famous house in which previous Nostalgia Killers episode?
Oh Christ! Is this a multiple choice or is this a anything? Like, are you giving us some episodes to
No.
choose from? Or
No.
Okay.
Everything else is too easy. Sorry.
Okay.
So wait a second. But wait,
And-
are we
and
talking
any-
about the actual house?
Yes.
Like where they filmed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The house. Okay. And it's. Do we need to know the neighborhood or just the other movie?
Just any other
The
movie
neighborhood
that
appeared.
that we've done that we haven't done. I'll let it go. We've done a couple episodes on movies that were filmed in the same neighborhood.
I Home Alone. I don't know.
Close. 5.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
There you got it.
I did.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Take a card. Sorry.
Holy shit!
So these are all in Long Beach,
Okay.
California. They're all in the same gate. I don't know if it's gated, but the same community. Donnie Darko. Have you seen Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
The house where the Patrick Swayze lives. That's the same house they're standing in front of in this movie.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And then Donnie Darko house where they live is across the street.
That's
Crazy.
And the Ferris Bueller house is down the street. If you go into
I bet Home Alone's there too.
we have some interesting trivia about that. I think if I recall right, I don't know where that one is. No, I forget which one. Okay, the Home Alone house is in Michigan.
Okay.
The Planes, Trains, and Automobiles house was built as a set 3 blocks away from that house
Oh, that's right.
in Michigan. They spent $100,000 to build a set that they almost never put the camera in.
I feel as though in your home you have a map that the FBI is going to be really confused about. Like just these markers on
Yeah.
It's
But
going to look a little sketchy.
there's this neighborhood in Long Beach where the Ferris Bueller house is. If you go on Google Maps, they're actually all laid out. You can see these landmarks of all these houses that were in movies.
That's really cool.
And the next time I'm down there, I have an office just down the road from them. I'm going to go take a tour of this neighborhood and get a bunch of pictures.
Nice.
Debbie's house, too, is also there.
It really snuck up on you, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you drove us here. Very good. I believe you both have 9.
I have 8.
Maura has 7.
Oh, wow.
I thought we were tied.
I thought you were, too. Did I?
Yeah.
Did I not draw?
Potentially. What do you got in your hand?
Nothing good. Sorry, Maura.
I have a pair of queens.
You beat everything in here.
Wow.
I was trying for a straight, but that didn't work out. Thank you both for playing trivia.
This feels rigged.
Yeah.
I don't trust these results. I want to
Yeah.
recount.
These aren't even real cards. Thank you both for playing. That was really hard to write for. It was everything on the IMDb and the Wikipedia were very obvious. It would have been like insulting to like try to trivia you guys with those.
Well, I was prepared for Joe Strummer. The other one that I was prepared for was how many Cusacks were in this movie.
Oh, same.
Oh yeah, that's coming up in the awards section that I have. But you're free to talk about it here if you want.
Well, because I mean, we see 2. We know there's 2.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see 3, and then on the hunt to understand that there are in fact 4 Cusacks, and
Yes.
they are all in the movie.
Yeah.
That was wild to me.
Yeah.
There's much more coming up.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. But now is when we would like to thank our executive producer, Addie Martinez. Thank you, Addie. As always. And if you too would like to have your name shouted out on an episode, you can support us on Patreon for $15 a month. And that's about all I have to say about that. We'll take our second ad break. And we're back with Act 3, the award categories, where we start with my new band name. Curious to learn what you two have come up with.
As always, I went a little too crazy. I have 4.
I've only got 1, so you can go ahead.
Okay. My first one, this is a late 90s, early 2000s ska band called Bing Bing Popcorn. They're sort of like the Big Bad Voodoo Daddy of their time. With the song "Smells Like a Wedding" from the album "Wicked Rip and Shame."
Wow.
You like the grocer character, don't you?
I do.
What'd you get, Maura?
Well, I mean, I did not go that in depth, and I struggled with this one. I gotta say.
Yeah, it's like just a favorite quote. I mean,
Sure, no, I know.
I didn't come up with much either.
They didn't lend themselves. I mean, you've got like a band like, and You Shall Know Us by the Trail of Dead that allows you to say a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, You're a Handsome Devil, What's Your Name could work as a long one. But ultimately, I think it would be Hey Jenny Slater, Hey Jenny Slater. Which
Oh my gosh. Yes, the desperation in that line is so good.
absolutely. And I think that's a sort of like indies aughts kind of band that is a little bit on the punk emo side, but that's where I'd go with that one.
My only one is Not a Omelet. Just like Not a Surf.
Yeah.
And they basically
like
just
that.
rip off Not a Surf. They're a cover band.
But only about breakfast foods.
Yeah, but they do puns about breakfast.
My second one is like early 2000s indie, kind of like just a white guy and an MPC, like electropop. The band name is Dude, It's Nathaniel. The song time is Shakabuku. The album was The Story of a Mediocre Genesis, which was actually like when Marty is sitting in the hotel room reading the Discover magazine. He's talking about the problem with creation. Yes. The subtitle of that magazine was The Story of a Mediocre Genesis, which I just thought was a fucking fantastic phrase. And then if nobody else has any more, I have a deep house DJ named Felix the Trash Can, which is Felix La Poubelle.
La Poubelle.
La Poubelle is French for trash can. The song is Chihuahua City from the album Don't Forget Your Identity. And then the last is a kind of a folky singer-songwriter, like think Tori Amos or like Ani DeFranco or something. Sidney Feldman. The song is This Is Me Breathing, These Are My Words. From the album It Is I, Sidney Feldman.
I love that. I did have one additional, which would be a sort of Riot Girl, an all-female, punkish kind of band. Called You're a Fucking Psycho.
That's great.
The lines in this movie are just so ingrained in my soul.
They are.
There's, yeah.
I made somebody a T-shirt for Christmas like 5 years ago that just says "It Is I, Sidney Feldman" on it.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
Roger Deakins Would Be Proud Award for cinematography.
This is the one I always struggle with.
It can be cinematography, editing, anything you like.
I went with the night vision shot when he fails to kill the guy with the poison. Uh-huh. There's the night vision camera as he like is yanking it back. You can kind of just see from straight above. It just kind of zips out. I went with that one.
Nice. Did you get anything more?
I had no idea. I watched this whole thing with that in mind too, going like, I mean, it's all nice, but nothing really jumped out at me. I gotta say, I don't know.
I've worked in the film industry for a little while. Have you, Maura? Are you?
No.
Okay. And Brian's been through quite a few.
I've taken classes.
Okay.
But I've never actually hands-on work.
This is a film school nerd question award. But for me, it's the sloppy aerials, the helicopter shots of the car driving. That's the only shot that's actually in Michigan.
Oh, wow.
But if you watch it, it's all wobbly.
Yeah.
And helicoptery. We don't have that anymore with all the drone shots. They're just like really smooth and nice. I miss the wobbly helicopter shots.
Yeah.
And there's another one. I have a stolen location. So at the beginning, when Martin meets Grocer in that cul-de-sac, there's nothing there. They didn't pay shit for that location. That is how you make a movie on a budget. They not only got this location where they can do whatever the fuck they want, they also got I forget which tower it is in the background, but they got the location setting, the location LA shot that you normally you have to pay to put that building in your movie.
Yeah.
There's a license just to put that in there unless you have an incidental shot where you're filming from the road. So
wow.
They got away with so much just from having that meeting in this dirt lot.
And it's exactly where the meeting should have taken place, too.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, it fully was right for that scene,
that
too.
That never fucking happens in movie making. I just know that's what happened. Like, I can watch it and see, like, that's exactly what they were thinking and why they did it. I just,
nice.
That's really
it's
cool.
It's got to be it. Is that Channing Tatum in a dog collar award?
No, it's Jenna Elfman in a neck brace.
I did not realize that was her up until doing research.
Yeah.
I guess I just never.
Oh, wow.
I just never looked at who that was. I don't know. But this is her first actual movie.
Oh, really?
She did television before this, but this is her first theatrical, and then she's gone on to do so much more.
That's wild.
I was really excited, like when I was looking at the categories and what I needed to be kind of paying attention for. I was like, all right, this movie's definitely going to have something. Except everybody was like, you know, they had larger roles. Right. They were legit. Yeah. So I was super excited when Jenna Elfman walked in. I was like, yes.
I've got are either of you familiar with Jack Noseworthy?
No.
So he's a character actor. He's in a lot of movies. He's Are either of you familiar with Event Horizon?
Oh God.
I know
not
those
to
words.
the point where I would recognize actors from it.
Cool. Then don't worry about it. So forever, I thought Jack Noseworthy was Carl from the Ultimart. But it turns out it's this complete non-actor named Duffy Taylor who actually does location scouting.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So he says, for some reason, he's in this movie acting. Maybe he was trying it out. But yeah, that's just my mistake. And then Joan Cusack for me.
Oh yeah.
Just once again stealing the movie.
She's so she is. Yeah, she absolutely steals it.
We could stop following Martin and we could watch Joan.
Oh yeah,
and her,
I
and
would
her characters.
100%.
Oh.
I would 100% watch an entire movie on her, like her, like tearing down the office, and then just the random scene with her yelling at the person on the phone about the order, and then switching over to yelling at somebody about the base of a soup. Like,
Carrots and celery are just the base of a soup. I
so
wrote it down.
fucking good.
It's just so, like,
God, yeah, she absolutely steals this movie. It's so good.
And
I think my favorite, every single scene with her is perfect. But
Yes.
like, there's just one moment where what we see, and maybe this is, I don't know, maybe this is back to the cinematography, but we see the office and it's dark. And then you just see her like kind of pop up wearing a glittery dress, like answering the phone and just like spurring into action. And it's just beautiful. I love it.
Another line that's kind of in my just ordinary vocabulary now is the look, Sergeant Pepper.
that scene is lit extremely well. It's a very noir.
Yeah.
The lighting on them is very off key, and it's just all beautiful.
I think that line, the Sergeant Pepper line, is the most where I'm like, oh, you guys are brother and sister. Aw. Look at the Cusacks. Aw.
I think we
Great.
can actually get into the why all this is so good now that we're past trivia and all. So the first script they came out with, the 132-page one, they wrote and they loved, and that was their baby. Then Armitage came along and said, I'm not going to shoot all that, rewrite it. They came back with 150 pages. Kind of like a message. Armitage wrote a 100-page script, or 102-page. What they ended up doing was they filmed 3 different movies. So they filmed Armitage's script, and then he loves people to improvise. And when they started improvising, he realized they were just doing the material from the script that he cut. So he just started letting it go. And the reason everybody's just like firing on all cylinders is because everybody was given the opportunity to create their own character, come up with a lot of their own lines. Everybody in the movie. And this is like this article I read from Minnie Driver. She said that this was the most fantastic time she ever had working on a movie, and it's never going to happen again. Because nobody will ever let anybody do this again. It's like lightning in a bottle. It just happened, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I
They
think
do
I read
all
that.
look like they're having fun.
Yes.
Which
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
without it spilling into like oh, ha, 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 we have like inside jokes. They just look like they are enjoying being there, which gives it a like sparkliness to it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I read that. I think that a quote about that where he said, one of them was like subdued and kind of like more in the, I guess, dramatic noir. One was like just kind of playing it safe, and the other one was just completely over the top. And he says like pretty much whenever we did an over the top take, that's the one that made it into the movie.
Can you imagine all the great music in the background going along with some dire tone?
Oh
movie?
yeah, yeah, exactly. My Channing Tatum, I had Jeremy Piven's real hair, and then the Robbie the baby. Okay, so Robbie the baby was actually a baby named Zoe Rosen. And between 1996 and 97, she played a baby in an episode of Friends, in an episode of Chicago Hope. She was the baby Matilda from the Matilda movie.
Good Lord.
And she was in this.
Was she the baby in the carriage in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Because I could just off camera like with the stogie there. That would make sense. Just like,
sure.
You newbies.
Yeah,
Jenna Elfman, come over here. I'll teach you some things.
And then Ann Cusack played the Amy the drunk.
Amy, yeah.
And then I guess Bill Cusack was a waiter.
He's the
something.
one.
Yeah.
He's the one giving them drinks in school in the cafeteria.
Oh wow,
He's got the little the curly hair. Yeah, I got more coming up later. Do I? Where did I? I do. Oh, I got some a la cartes. That's what it is.
yeah, same.
Good.
There are a lot of a la cartes in this one for sure.
Yeah. Guy Pearce. I don't know if you like him or not, Maura, but he's trash.
Cool. I'm
our
willing to
opinion.
buy into that completely. Fine with me.
It's the just what we name this category every year. Our other friend Javi used to hate him. He thought he was trash, but he's come around to him. So
Okay.
it'll change January. We'll figure out another name to call this horrible thing. A controversial hot take.
There's some that I think that we I don't know how much of a hot take it is, but it's related to what we were just talking about. I think that sometimes the best movies are the ones where it does not seem like anybody's acting in it. And I feel like this is one of those where, like, if you give the actors enough time to make the characters something of their own, it can elevate something that would be pretty dull on the face of it.
Sure.
And I don't know if that's a hot take or not. My other one is that it's a perfect movie, and there's absolutely nothing.
We're gonna have to water you down, man. It's just horrible.
But my first one, my real one is, if you don't like this movie, there's something inherently wrong with you. So the story I do have about this, the very first time I went to see it, was with a group of people from my dorm freshman year, and everybody came out loving it except for this one girl who was offended that the premise of the movie took something like murder for hire and made light of it, and none of us could really connect with her on that, which is like, it's a movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Did she move to Utah after that?
I think she
I'm
may
assuming?
have been. Like,
Probably.
she may have come from there initially. I can't remember where she was from, but
What part of Oregon?
I see a certain life path for her, and I hope she's doing very well,
yeah. So maybe
making her own clothes.
trad wife now, like a
Yeah.
trad wife influencer or something now, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, let's not influence her. We don't need to be flashy about it. Just, keep your head down. Bake your biscuits.
How about you, Maura? You got something?
Sure. Here's my
Spicy.
controversial hot take. This movie is anti-union.
Yep, there we go. Yep.
Which, I mean, almost that is almost unforgivable, frankly.
Yeah.
Obviously, we should all be on Dan Aykroyd's side. We should all be with Grosser. He is trying to create better working conditions for the
Workers of the world
assassin
unite.
community. And what are we doing here? We're dealing with somebody who's not willing to come on board. This is I don't know. I don't know that I like the overarching message here, because he's doing a good thing. And
I'm with you on that one. Yep.
All right.
100%. That was the first thing I wrote down in my nitpicks and fixes. I'm like, what the fuck's with the anti-union shit?
Very good. I like it. Mine is I don't know if I want to say it.
Ooh, that sounds spicy.
It's a little spicy. It's a little political, and we don't do that too much on this show. But we're all political people here.
A lot more since you invited me on.
Yeah. Well, Maura, once you start reading Maura's stuff.
Let's dive
Okay.
in. Come on.
Yeah.
Mara,
So-
I might send you some merch.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
This is what I do.
There's a line in the film that's like gets blown by really quick. But Martin's trying to explain himself to Debbie at the end. And he says there's the idea of governments and nations is public relations theory at this point.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think is with my experience in the military, growing up in the military, serving in the military, and everything I've studied afterward, everything that's happened after that, like the Iraq War, all this stuff, both Iraq wars, this war, whatever's going to happen now. This is a statement from I'm pretty sure Cusack, because he kind of gets deep into this stuff himself quite a bit, but he snuck it in there, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's great.
And I wish people would. I wish we could explain this to people.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
He actually has a lot of lines in there that in fact, that is what made me look up, like, wait, who wrote this? Because this feels very like John Cusack's got.
Yeah.
And the anti-union stuff is very tongue in cheek because of the like structure of the movie, but most of it is very like anti-capitalist, nation state, and which, yeah.
And I'm just going to push back on the anti-union stuff just a little bit, because he does explain himself pretty well in that he's getting out and he doesn't want to work with Grocer,
Right.
which I wouldn't want to either.
Right.
No, he absolutely does.
I would join another union or start my own other union.
Oh, a competing union? Now you're gonna have like NEA and AFT, and we've got all
Turning
the
into season 2 of The Wire all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cusack is somebody I feel like I would absolutely love to hang out with. Like he was like overtly anti-fascist since the fucking start. Like he's friends with like the artist Dave Cho. I think Dave did a big like mural on his like the inside of his garage door. Like he just seems like a cool motherfucker. Like,
yeah. He almost seems like this is very rare for me where I'm like, you might be too cool for me. Like, I don't know. I might actually be like, all right, man. Like, I just want to watch a movie. But like, he does seem really cool. And I've always really liked John Cusack movies in general. Like, he's the sort of person where if I see that he's, headlining a film, I'm like, okay, then I will watch it because I enjoy what he chooses. And it was very cool then as like an adult to be like, oh, he doesn't suck.
Yeah.
How often do we get that? We don't get that a lot. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, he's also doing a live Q&A in San Francisco. I think it's this weekend or next.
Oh shit.
They're replaying High Fidelity, and he's doing a Q&A afterwards, so he's there to talk about it. But the seats are fucking $75 a piece.
Fuck.
To sit in a theater and watch a movie again.
Yeah.
And not get to talk to John because there's already like 5,000 people trying to get in the door.
Oh yeah.
But
that's rough. Are they gonna like introduce you to the next beta band or something? Like, what are you getting for the 75 beyond that?
I don't know.
Maybe I'll just try to send him some unsolicited T-shirts. That's what I do when I try to make somebody like me.
Just trip and fall and like just like shower him in your merch.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's got to work most of the time. Like, that's a pretty good way to get people to like you.
Yeah, free shit.
He's going to have some of it stuck to him when he gets home. That's the best part.
Like him and Everlast from House of Pain. Like, those are my next two like targets for getting my merch in the hands of.
For good things, if anyone's targets for good things.
Yeah.
This is a just
targets for
let's be real clear.
We're going on a list already.
I was going to say, I mean, like, hey, don't loop me in with this. I'm already on all the lists. It doesn't matter. I'm there.
Blue Velvet meets Blue's Clues. This is difficult. It's like we were talking about. It's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
Hard to alter it or change it or mash it up.
I'll go. I went with The Professional.
No.
So 10 years down the line or something like that, like say like Marty and Debbie have a kid that he indoctrinates into the world of how to be a professional assassin.
Ah.
So take the Luc Besson Professional, make it far less creepy.
Yeah.
And add some nice dark comedy to it. And, like Grosse Pointe, The Next Generation or something like that,
I'm into it.
I like it. I really struggled with this one. I really had no idea what to do with it. So I wound up at like, let's shove Better Off Dead into it. And like, because I mean, you already have the like sort of ennui and the desire to die and like is life worth living. But now if you got an assassin like on skis, now we have like a Bondish element to it, but it's
give
like
the
really
newspaper boys guns.
absurdist.
Yeah. There you go.
Like really over the top, like something there. I don't know exactly what it is.
Yeah. This award doesn't quite fit this movie. Just hard. But instead of a high school reunion, it's a family reunion where everyone in the family is an assassin or mercenary.
Or a Cusack.
Or a Cusack. Yeah, they're obviously a pretty big family.
The other one that I had sitting on the back burner was Romy and Michelle's high school reunion.
Came out the same
nice,
day as
yeah.
this.
So it's Romy and Michelle are at this same reunion and somehow have to like
Yes.
deal with like they're there at the same time that like there's a massive shootout and they have to figure out what the fuck's going on, something like that.
I would watch
Janine
that
Garofalo,
over and over.
Like,
oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That should happen. Oh my God.
yeah.
I want it now. Thank you.
We can edit both of those movies together so it happens.
That would be
God, yes.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's like I invented Post-it notes.
I don't know if you saw, Maura, there's an a la carte section. I don't know if it was open on your page.
I didn't, but
I meant to, I tried
that's
to
okay.
explain everything in the little time I had to explain it to you. There's a little arrow on the side that twirls down, and we have four more awards that we don't usually give.
Oh, okay.
For the Hans Gruber Deathfall Award. Do you got one, Brian?
There were so fucking many of them. I think the guy that he hits with the frying pan, for me, it's like I love that, you know, beating the shit out of this guy, kicks a refrigerator door that smacks him in the face, and then just pummels him with a frying pan, and then turns
after shooting him alternately.
Yeah,
he's already firing a gun at him, and he's
yeah. And then like after just beating him with a frying pan, turns to Debbie and is like, "Debbie, I love you, and I know we can make this relationship work." It's just fantastic.
I took the Felix pen to the carotid artery. That's a hell of a shot. Like, thanks for the pen, Ken. You know.
Yeah. The NSA spooks that Grosser and Blank shoot together was also a really good one too.
Speaking of The Simpsons, the guy himself is in here.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely had some good death scenes in this. Every single one of them was just over the top.
Yeah.
Like
the Michael C. Morona Award for Cast in the Crew.
Steve Pink for me. Did you get?
Steve Pink's one of them. He's one of the writers. He's Terry Rostand, the security guard.
Who was a fucking fantastic character too. He was the security guard that shows up at the reunion and pulls the gun out.
What class did we have together?
Oh,
Archery.
so good.
Yeah. He was a co-writer on it, and I was like, damn, there are three writers in this.
The third writer is D.V. DiVincentis. And he plays Dan Koretsky, who they barely meet. He's wearing a black leather jacket.
Oh, yeah.
They're meeting him as they're leaving, and Bob comes in and almost bowls him over.
Yeah.
So that's the other writer. They're both in the movie. That's sort of all I have. DiVincentis' wife or sister is also at that party. So they just filled the whole thing with family members. They didn't even hire extras. They just like, hey, come be in our movie. For story time. It's not a personal story, but there's in the shootout in the Ultimart, there's a Pulp Fiction stand-up display.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was wondering about that.
Same.
So Tarantino and Armitage knew each other, and Tarantino wanted to be in this movie as like an extra.
Fuck.
I know. But this is as far as it went, thank God.
Again, I like my Grosse Pointe Blank with no N-words in it. Like fucking quit and stay out of the shit I love.
Yes. So Tarantino just wanted to be like one of the people that got shot or whatever as a gag. But as much as it happened was Armitage got this Pulp Fiction stand-up put in the background in one of the shots. The other part of that story, which I got from a completely different source, is that John Cusack did not like Bruce Willis. And if you watch it, the head that gets blown up off the stand-up is Bruce Willis's head.
Nice.
Yes.
And you know, I can picture myself, John Cusack placing the squib himself.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
That's
I definitely thought it was a prescient sort of like, eventually we're all going to have other thoughts about Quentin Tarantino. We want to make that clear in advance. I just felt John Cusack was, yet again reading the tea leaves.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And that was story time. So do we call Jules and Vincent? I think we're all gonna let
we put which one's Bruce Willis?
Butch?
Butch? Oh, okay.
He's
So
the third option.
What about we just kill Butch and let it live? That way it goes with putting the squib through Bruce Willis's head. So it's not an option, but I'll make
honoring the spirit. Absolutely.
Yeah, we let it live.
Yeah. It's fairly rare that we kill a movie, but we 2 weeks ago we killed Scrooged.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a little surprising. I'm sorry I haven't edited it all together yet. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow, but it's a weird delve into that movie. And I was not expecting all three of us to be like, no, we don't like this.
Interesting.
Nostalgia-wise, I've seen it a billion times. And if I hadn't watched it again with like my eyes glued to the screen, like
Right.
analyzing it, I would have told you I still love this movie. But no more. Anyways, pluggables.
Mine are the same as always. Follow Anti-Fascist Social Club on Instagram and go to Hate45 for all of your anti-fascist fashion. It's the radical leftist on Etsy. I just dropped a new shirt this week. It says "Fuck ICE, Free Palestine, and Wu-Tang Forever." So,
Very nice.
Well, incredible. My pluggables then are the same as that. You should do that. You should follow him and buy those things because that's fantastic. And I am Maura Quint on just about everywhere, and I will be talking about all those types of things. But I don't have T-shirts, so yours is better.
We'll get you some.
I will 100% send you some.
I don't have any. I ironically plugged on Scrooged. I plugged the concert I filmed on Saturday, and I still haven't put the episode out. So that plug's going to be for the past. But anyways,
Nice.
on to our Sonic Death Monkey top 5.
Oh man,
Our top 5 movies that we quote under our breath.
I'm going to go last because I have 9. So
Oh, Jesus.
I will. I'm hoping that there will be some crossovers here.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there will be. We normally just go around round robin and we just go count down.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first, Maura?
Number
Sure.
5.
Are these ranked? Do I need to do like least or
they
most?
can be.
They can be if it makes sense.
Most of the times when we do this, everyone has a different interpretation of the question anyways.
Yes, it
So
does.
Sure.
we're just going to read through what we got.
Well, I will also say that I knew that I could not spend a lot of time on this one because it would the list would grow too. So I was
Yeah.
just like, all right, first 5, I think.
Sure.
And then we're just shutting it off down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right. So 5 being the least, then my number 5 would be Heather's, which
Ooh.
That almost made my list.
there's quite a few Heather's lines that come out quite a lot for me. I mean, and I don't like to go around saying I love my dead gay son, so it is very much under my breath when I need to say it. But or fuck me gently with a chainsaw again, like not something everybody
Wow.
needs to hear, but I am gonna say it sometimes. Yeah.
Nice. My number 5, I am going to go Spaceballs.
Oh,
It's like I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Ah,
that
oh,
kind of
yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
Very nice. My number 5 might surprise both of you, but it's A League of Their Own.
Oh, okay.
And it's specifically, that's some good pissing. So sometimes when you're in public and you're sidling up to a public urinal, you need some encouragement.
Sure.
And so this is what I say under my breath to get things going. And I somewhat ironically, A League of Their Own also stars Ann Cusack as one of the
Oh
the
yeah.
players.
Oh, wow. I did not know that.
I was in IMDb land all day yesterday.
Altering it and everything.
Yeah.
You're in charge of IMDb now.
I am DB.
You're the master of it.
That's right. But number 4.
4, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So for 4, maybe a strange pick, but Princess Bride. Now I quote Princess Bride all the time,
See,
but
crossover.
the reason
I knew there would be crossover. I'm taking that off my
Okay.
list
There you
right
go.
now.
the reason for me it ends up being like an under my breath is simply because I quote it all the time, and like everyone's sick of me. So now I just try to hold it back a little bit.
All
Like
right.
you don't need me saying every line from Princess Bride nonstop.
What's your favorite? Mine's always like life is pain. Anybody that tells you otherwise is selling something.
Selling something.
That's
Unsurprisingly, right there with you.
Yeah. This the genesis for this question was I worked at a radio station in the Coast Guard here on the coast where we're just 8 people, and over the 4 years I was there, our communication devolved into only movie quotes.
Amazing.
So this is just I'm sure I'm not the only person who does this, but this is how I communicated with the people in my life for so long.
Sure.
Yep, definitely.
What's your number 4, Brian?
Number 4, I will go Friday. It was my wife loves that movie. Her mother loved the movie. I loved it growing up in high school. So, just like anything from like, you got knocked the fuck out to,
What's up, Big Perm?
my grandmama gave me that chain. There's so many great quotables from Friday that are pretty much I've been saying the last 30 years.
That movie was an instruction manual.
Yeah.
Very solid pick.
And I do miss cursing Chris Tucker. Like, I don't. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to avoid
fair.
the whole discussion about Chris Tucker being in the Epstein photos for another time. I miss old Chris Tucker. I'll put it that way.
Very valid. My number 3
I
would
got
be,
number 4 still. Sorry.
Oh gosh, I'm just so
Whoa,
excited.
horsey, whoa.
My next one I'm so excited about. All right, you better not steal it.
All right, I'll go quick. My number 4, Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet.
Oh,
Romeo and Juliet in its essence, anyways. But Mercutio's By My Heel I Care Not. And then the I Am Forgetful, when DiCaprio's screaming up at the sky to the rain. Whenever I forget my keys or lose something, I am forgetful.
Nice.
Okay, number 3.
well, I will only say I do like to say "Wherefore art thou" a lot.
Oh, yeah.
When I mean why are you, and then I get
yeah.
like very like up in the like. I'm not talking about where are you. Wherefore, different word. Okay, anyway. Number 3, right? Tombstone, which I quote endlessly. Just so many lines from it.
Yes.
But I also like a lot of the like less, I mean, obviously everything that Val Kilmer says is just perfect and like should be just, frozen in some sort of amber or whatever so that we can preserve it forever. But like even the lesser lines from that movie, I just wind up saying a lot. Like probably down by the water, down by the river, walking on water. I just say that a lot for no reason. Like, Stephen Stinkin' Foster. I say it constantly, anytime. Yeah. Frederick fucking Chopin. Like, everything about that movie.
For me, it's at the end when I think it's Curly. Was it Curly Bill or no? Yeah, he just says, "Well, bye."
Well, bye.
And that's gonna be my expression. There's a person who should be close to me in my life, but when they pass away and die, that's all they're getting from me. And
when you said at the end, I thought of literally the last lines of the movie, which I also say for no reason, which is just simply, Tom Mix wept. And I just say it I don't know why I say it, but I do.
It's comforting.
Yeah.
Number 3, Brian, or a third one of your 9.
I am. I'll go with the Blues Brothers for number 3. They're just a million great quotables in that, like Illinois Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis. Like
I want to watch that movie again. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It
seems fitting.
The 2 movies that I was able to show my wife that she had never seen before, The Princess Bride and Blues Brothers, both of them put on there, and like she had never seen Spinal Tap either. So like I've been lucky enough to like show her some amazing films.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
See, now you just made clear that I left out all of Christopher Guest's oeuvre, which would fit. I could do just Christopher Guest here for all 5.
It's a top 5, and it's also there's also Audible, so you can just blurt out whatever you want.
Boy, okay, all right. Well,
my cheap number 3 is The Matrix. There is no spoon. Just trying to get through a tough time, maybe, I don't know, but it always helps. It's like, all right.
That's good. We're at 2, huh?
Number 2.
Number 2, what did I have for 2? Oh, for 2, I had PCU, which is, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever been to a concert my entire life, and I don't say it out loud because I'm not that asshole, but like, I've never been to a concert where I haven't, under my breath, said,
"Don't wear that shirt."
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
You're the guy wearing the shirt of the band that you're going to see. Don't be that guy. I think I walk through every concert venue going, "Don't be that guy."
Yep.
All the time. But also, another line is, "You can major in Game Boy if you know how to bullshit." That line is always in my head, nonstop, and it's usually when I have to like suddenly vamp or answer something. Like, no, okay, yeah, you can major in Game Boy if you know how to bullshit.
I dig it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We'll keep that one on the burner for you. We'll maybe the 3 of us will get back together and do PCU. I don't know if anyone else who knows that movie.
Oh, I know it well.
I think it's the three of us here.
One. Yeah.
It is certainly something I don't think I've really had a discussion with many other people about that movie.
Yeah. I'm curious.
I'm currently uncomfortable with how much Jeremy Piven apparently influenced my life in ways that I didn't know. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling great about that.
It's okay.
Frankly.
You went to high school with John Cusack. It's okay. It's a pass. A little pass.
Okay.
My number 2, I guess I'll throw a honorable mention after this. My number 2 legitimately is Hackers. Type cookie, you idiot, is something that I say far more than I feel like I should. Have no fear. I is here. Like anything that Fisher Stevens says in that movie.
Yeah.
There's just that movie is just in my everyday vernacular, no matter how hard I try.
You familiar with that one, Maura?
I've seen it, but I don't know it super well. Like I've probably saw it once.
You should see it again. It's pretty good.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We like it. We like the hell out of it. My number 2. We're on 2. We're on 2.
Yeah,
right?
we're on 2. Mm-hmm.
Very much in line with number 3. It's the Big Lebowski. The Dude Abides.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even think about that one.
There's a lot of quotes in there, but at the very end, when the stranger says, "Take her easy, dude, because I know that you will," that has been my mantra for any time I'm like ready to lose my shit. And then the next line, yeah, well, the dude abides, and then everything's okay. And I'm sure this is a completely healthy way to deal with things.
I like that a lot of yours are very like meditative.
Oh yeah. With this whole.
Whereas mine are judgmental and angry at others, but it's
all
good.
It's all good. We get the gamut when we do this. It's great.
I learned the hard way not to take too much literally from The Big Lebowski because I remember. I remember being really stressed out sometime in my early 20s and saying, you know what I need to do right now? I need to draw a nice bath, pack a bowl, and make myself a White Russian. Which is exactly what I did. When I then realized that the combination of really hot water plus alcohol plus weed equals basically falling out of the bathtub when you try to get up afterwards. I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again. Not everything you see in the movies.
That's why they don't show that part of the movie.
Right. Where it's like, fuck, that did not work out well for me.
Number 1.
Number 1 is definitely the movie I quote the most.
Okay.
And it is, interestingly, I will also say, it is the movie that I like, if I quote this movie and the other person gets it, like, all right, well, that's a person who's in my life now forever. And it doesn't happen often because not everyone is like
we
deeply obsessed with this
appreciate
movie.
you sharing this. This is interesting.
It is Kicking and Screaming, the Noah Baumbach, Kicking and Screaming, which I quote so many lines from that. I've been to Prague. Well, I haven't been to Prague, but I know that thing that stop shaving your armpits through the unbearable lightness of being dated. Now I know how bad American coffee is.
I've only, because of you, just learned about this movie. I watched the trailer the other night because Ken from this movie's in there.
Yes.
But his name, Cole, something. But yes, I will be checking this movie out. It seems hilarious as hell.
I like that you drink. I like a bartender that drinks. Otherwise, I feel like I'm being poisoned. I say that all the time in every bar. He'd already rather be bow hunting. That makes no sense out of context, but it comes up a lot for some reason. Like, guys, it is a fantastic, fantastic movie.
I will be checking it out.
I cannot recommend it highly enough.
All right. I did know it existed. Like I said, I missed the 90s, basically. But
but even for the people who were there for the 90s, most people miss this movie.
Okay.
It did not, most people don't know it. But I feel like everyone I've met who knows it inside and out and loves it.
Perfect. I'm definitely going to check it out.
My number 1 has to be Mystery Science Theater 3000, the movie. Just simply because
yes.
Mystery Science Theater 3000 in general.
Yeah, this has come up many times.
Constantly.
Yeah.
But MST3K, the movie, is for what it was, so how difficult it was to somehow make an actual feature out of that show that then went into theaters.
Yeah.
And had to get the general public to buy into. But, being a kind of abbreviated version, it just they packed so much into it.
They did.
there are just so many great fucking quips in it. Like, I have tubes in my ears. Like, you know, it's like.
It's like my son always says, "You're not my real father."
Yeah. It's like, push the baby seat away. I kind of live out of my hypercarrier. It's like,
I don't know if you were here, Brian, when I don't even remember what episode I went on about this, but I watched that when I was a kid. There's just one little joke where a character crosses screen, and I think one of the either Tom Server or whoever says just makes a race car noise.
Yeah.
I laughed my ass off as a kid so much I nearly like popped a blood vessel. And I still like when I watch extras in a movie or anything and they don't do anything, they're just crossing screen. I make that noise in my head, and it's like that has made my life so good.
yeah.
I say that, Joe, I'm in one of these boxes. Come find me. I say that a lot.
It looks
too.
like it's inside of a bong. It's like,
Oh, so good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we're down to my number one.
I believe so.
It is, of course, Fear and Loathing.
Yep.
This is one of those movies where we're at that radio station I was talking about where we would only speak to each other in quotes. This is the one we used a lot.
Yeah.
Because there's so much in it.
Let's get down to brass tacks. How much for the ape?
One of my biggest ones is I scream in my head when I'm talking to someone and they're taking forever to get to the point. Is tell me about the fucking golf shoes.
Yes.
And that kind of makes everything better for a little while. But my absolute favorite, like the deepest, most like darkest quote I think from the movie is, with a bit of luck, his life was ruined forever.
Yes.
Always thinking that just behind some narrow door and all of his favorite bars, men in red wool shirts getting incredible kicks from things he'd never know.
Yeah, that's fucking
The amount of like hate you have to have for a stranger to say that.
Yeah.
I love Thompson for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many more from that movie.
My honorable mentions are The Usual Suspects.
Oh yes.
There's like, I had a man's finger up my asshole tonight. Is it Friday already? And Empire Records, Damn the Man, Save the Empire.
That was on a short list for me too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And now, of course, all of like Waiting for Guffman. I'm going to go home and bite my pillow. But all of and then Spinal Tap. Like I don't know how I didn't put Spinal Tap down immediately. I mean, it's so cliche, but these go to 11. Like
that was my wife's favorite part. There's just fuck the napkin.
Well, there are so many, and I think I'm in good company here, and we quote all these movies anyways. So
I had to do it. It took everything in my power not to put Fight Club on this list.
Oh, I've got several from there. Yeah, but not. I think so. We did Fight Club on this podcast, but we drank during it, so it went on for 3 hours. It might be indiscernible if you listen to it, but it was a lot of fun, and we got into the not theory, but the morality, not the morality either, but like the thinking behind it, or the no thinking behind it.
When you say we, did you mean it was just you doing it the whole time?
Possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
That would have been like, a good way to do it. But no, there were 3 other people there, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. You say so.
But we'll go listen to it. Let's see if I can do all the voices. Anyways, that brings us to the end of our regular show, but you can follow us on our Patreon for the epilogue, where we talk about current movies and our recent viewings. And if you can't tell, this is a very new thing I'm doing here because I'm reading it. But nostalgiakillers.com sends you there. Thank you for listening. I've been Luke Lone.
I have been Brian. You're pointing at me again.
I'm pointing at Maura.
Oh.
I have been Maura.
And we have
Is that where I'm going with that?
Yes. And we have been the Nostalgia Killers.
Bing, bing, popcorn.
I
stole it from you.
Stole it.